True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report.
Hello, True Blue Nation. Welcome back to True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report, your channel for the hottest news and deepest analysis on our beloved Los Angeles Dodgers. I'm your host, and before we dive into the bombshell I'm about to drop, I need you to do one thing for me and for this community. If you're a true member of the Blue Crew and want to get the fastest, most reliable information straight from trusted sources, then hit that subscribe button right now and turn on the notification bell. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming, especially what we're going to discuss today. The MLB offseason is a strategic battlefield where the power dynamics for the next season are set. And I'm hearing chatter, a murmur that's growing louder behind the scenes, something that could completely redefine our infield and our title aspirations for 2026. Forget unknown free agents. I'm talking about a return of seismic proportions. The name circulating in very serious conversations within certain league circles is none other than Corey Seager. Yes, you heard that right. Corey Seager, the 2020 World Series MVP, our former shortstop. Now, I know what you're thinking, but he's under a massive contract with the Texas Rangers. How is that even possible? And that's where the genius of a front office like ours, led by Andrew Friedman, comes into play. Sources tell me that while the Rangers aren't actively shopping Seager, they are at an inflection point. They spent big, they won their World Series, but now they face the harsh reality of a bloated payroll and a farm system that needs replenishing. Would they be willing to listen? The answer I'm getting is a cautious yes, but a yes nonetheless if the offer is overwhelmingly in their favor. And which team in MLB has the elite prospect capital and financial flexibility to assemble a package that would make the Rangers think twice? Exactly, the Los Angeles Dodgers. Think about our young talent in the farm system. Players who would be centerpieces in any other organization. A package led by a few of our top prospects could be exactly what the Rangers need to retool and build a sustainable foundation, all while shedding a significant portion of Seager's massive contract. For the Dodgers, the logic is crystal clear. The shortstop position has been a defensive question mark. Mookie Betts, a future Hall of Famer and one of the most incredible athletes I've ever seen, has done an admirable job shifting to the position. He's a Gold Glover anywhere you put him. But let's be honest, it's not his natural position. We've seen the errors, the moments of hesitation that, while understandable, have cost us games. Bringing Corey Seager back isn't just an offensive upgrade, it's an instant defensive solidification. He is a natural shortstop with a strong arm and an internal clock that simply cannot be taught. His presence would allow Mookie Betts to move back to second base, where he could form one of the most dynamic and sure-handed middle infield duos in the league alongside Seager, or even return to the outfield, further strengthening our outfield defense. This isn't just plugging a hole, it's reinforcing multiple positions with a single strategic move, creating a positive domino effect across the entire roster. This is the kind of chess move that defines dynasties, and the possibility, as complex as it is very much alive. The financial question is, obviously, the biggest hurdle in a negotiation of this magnitude, and I want to be completely transparent with you about it. Corey Seager's contract is monumental. 10 years, $325 million. Any team acquiring him would be taking on a substantial portion of that commitment. But if there is one organization built to absorb a contract like that, it's us. The Dodgers operate on a different financial plane, with our local television deal and a fan base that leads the league in attendance year after year. The revenue is there. Furthermore, Andrew Friedman has been a master at managing the payroll, maintaining flexibility to strike when the right opportunity appears. This wouldn't be a reckless spend. It would be a calculated investment in a proven asset, a player in the prime of his career who has already shown he can lead this team to glory. But a move of this scale requires a corresponding sacrifice, and this is where the conversation gets difficult, and where the business mindset of baseball overlaps with passion. I'm talking about Max Muncy. Muncy has been the heart and soul of this team for years. An underrated power hitter with elite plate discipline and a history of iconic moments that are etched in the memory of Dodger Nation. Who can forget his walk-off home run in the 2018 World Series? However, he is nearing the end of his contract with a 2026 team option worth $10 million. Analyzing it coldly, Muncy has battled injuries, and defensively, he is limited. His versatility is a plus, but not at the elite level Seager would bring to a premium position like shortstop. The decision the front office faces is brutally simple. Could that $10 million, combined with additional financial relief, be the capital needed to make a Seager acquisition feasible? Declining Muncy's option would be an emotional blow for many fans, and rightfully so. He represents the grit and resilience of this Dodgers era. But if that decision opens the door to bring back a generational talent like Corey Seager, who fills the team's biggest need, it's a trade-off the front office has an obligation to consider. It would be a power play, a statement that despite continued success, complacency is not in this organization's vocabulary. We would be trading a very good beloved player for a superstar who could be the final piece for another championship run. It's the kind of ruthless decision-making that separates the good teams from the great ones. And it's why the possibility of a Seager reunion is intrinsically linked to the future of one of our current team's cornerstones. Let's take this analysis to the most important level, the only one that truly matters in Los Angeles, winning in October. The regular season is fantastic. Winning the division is the standard, but the legacy of this team will be defined by World Series rings. And when you talk about October, the name Corey Seager resonates in a way that few others in recent Dodgers history can. His 2020 postseason performance is the stuff of legend. He wasn't just good, he was dominant. NLCS MVP, World Series MVP. He put the offense on his back in the highest pressure moments. He is one of those rare players whose pulse seems to slow down when the lights get brighter. He doesn't fear the moment, he craves it. Bringing him back isn't just about adding a 300 hitter with 30 homer power to the middle of our lineup. It's about injecting proven championship DNA, a calm and confidence that permeates the entire dugout during elimination games. That is an intangible quality that doesn't show up on any sabermetric spreadsheet, but one that every single Dodgers fan knows we have missed in certain critical moments since his departure. Think about our lineup with him. Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Shohei Ohtani, Will Smith, and Corey Seager. That is, without a shadow of a doubt, the most fearsome and complete lineup in baseball. There would be no rest for opposing pitchers. It would be relentless pressure from the first through the ninth inning, a combination of power, contact, and plate discipline that would be a nightmare for any team to face in a 7-game series. The truth is, as much as we love Max Muncy, Seager's presence elevates this team's ceiling to a stratospheric level. He provides defensive stability at the most important position in the infield, an elite left-handed bat, and most crucially, a track record of greatness when everything is on the line. My take is straightforward. If the Dodgers front office has a legitimate opportunity to bring Corey Seager back to Los Angeles, they need to do everything humanly possible to make it happen. The prospect cost will be high. The financial commitment will be enormous, and the decision to part with a beloved veteran like Max Muncy will be painful. But championships are won with bold and at times ruthless moves. Bringing Seager back isn't a nostalgic move. It's a strategic masterstroke that would position the Dodgers as absolute favorites for the World Series for years to come. Now, I want to hear from you, Blue Crew. This is the time for our nation to speak. Would you make this move? Are you willing to part with a player like Max Muncy and a significant prospect package to see Corey Seager wearing Dodger blue again? Or do you believe the cost is too high and we should trust the roster we have? Hit the like button on this video if the idea of a Seager reunion excites you. And more importantly, leave your well-reasoned opinion in the comments section below. Don't forget, for more breaking news like this and in-depth analysis all off season long, subscribe to True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report. Because if this move actually happens, it won't just be a reunion. It will be the Dodgers sending a message to all of Major League Baseball. The road to the World Series runs once again through Los Angeles.